Hey everybody, welcome back. It's DJ aka 5 Guitars Guy. We're in the Jammin' Series week. Happy Memorial Day, by the way, for my US watchers. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I've got so far. Not much in the way of creating anything, more just drilling techniques. So yeah, right now we're still at that point where I'm doing what I initially wanted to do with this channel, which is pretty much a show a video diary of my progression. So let's get into it. First up, technique. Technique, like I said, I'm keeping it pretty basic with just drilling what I'm working on so far. So it's making sure I am able to properly play single notes. And I guess another thing that I've been thinking about is making sure I'm not, doing the push version of a death grip. Fretting as hard as I can. So I think I remember somebody playing a video where you ease off until it stops, and that's about where you want to be. So you're not pushing the crap out of your fingers and tiring them out. So right about there for me. And then the other one, making sure I'm properly fretting on chords, especially these bar chords, because for some reason my pinky always messes with the G. Hey, first try. Let me try another one just to be certain. Sweet, so progress is being made there. One other one I want to work on is along with the blues riff, the 12-bar blues that I've been playing. I also use I think I used this one way back, but the E7, A7, B7. The B7 one is the one that really messes with me. So I guess sitting down and drilling those has helped out a lot. And then for fretting, I got to remember to work on upstrokes. Making sure those upstrokes sound as good as the downstrokes. And then I guess with Are You Gonna Be My Girl and Ride, I also gotta make sure I'm able to properly mute, which I think some of that comes from freehand muting, but I should also make sure I can mute with the pick hand too. And then the other big one is making sure I play with rhythm. So breaking out the metronome is what that sounds like so far. It's 70 beats per minute. Yeah, my fretting, as you can see, also suffered a little bit because I had to reach up. I got to make sure that sounds okay. Right now, a lot of this is I'm decent at it when I have all the time in the world, but when I actually got to play up the speed of some kind, that's where it starts to fold. So really got to make sure I work on that too. But I'd say, yeah, that's about the basics of what I've been working on as far as just coming up as a better guitarist. Next up, guitar theory. So on guitar theory, I'm still making heads or tails of what I'm reading to the point where I can even talk about it, let alone show you what it looks like on guitar. So I'm gonna hold off on that. One thing I did notice while I was running through a Skillshare video that was showing the exercises I've been doing for technique lately, one of the later chapters actually ended up bringing up the major scale. So I figured that's a guitar theory thing, ain't it? Well, whereas usually I was working the minor pentatonic. This one's a major. I think if it starts on, that's what key of C. But yeah. No clue what that means or how I'm going to use it, but it's something new to learn, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it for guitar theory. Not much, but yeah, that one kept up. And next up, genre.
I used to have a job, but I got laid off. I used to have a wife, but she said she had enough. I used to have a car, but it got repossessed. It seemed the Lord had found someone he likes to test. I've lost all the man could lose, that's why I sing the blues.
All right, so for blues, still working on that same riff I've been working on. One thing I did notice, some reason I think I gotta, as far as technique goes, I gotta make sure I work on properly muting, because when I play it open, it sounds okay, but when I mute, sometimes it doesn't sound quite right. Like it sounds like I'm hitting the wrong fret or something, especially on Strat 2. But we'll get to that one in a second. Right now, what I'm working on is trying to get the 12 bar blues rhythm part down really nice and solo over it a little bit more. So when I was showing you the technique and guitar theory sections, I was using a preset called Blues 1951. Right now, I'm just using one of the open channels where I can customize my own settings, and I'm sticking with the blues driver so I can come up with a sound that really appeals to my ear. So I'm going to play a rhythm section here, run through the loop, and then solo over it like I did a little while back. So here's what the 12 bar sounds like right now. So yeah, still trying to experiment with what sounds good there. I figured this time I try running down the minor pentatonic for the same position as where the rhythm section goes in. Needs a bit of work. But yeah, that's about where I am so far with playing the blues. So yeah, that's what I got for jamming this week. Slowly starting to come together, but hey, at least I get to practice. That's the fun part. But yeah, also another announcement. I figure for the other 3 series, however the floor that goes, I'm gonna go ahead and play my cover at this point. I kind of realized I was falling into my old habit of waiting until it was perfect before I put it up, but the whole point of this is to show my progression. So these ones are going to be at my level best, mostly because it's been a year. I figure I probably need another year to get him as perfect as I want him to be. So I'm just going to play those where they are now. You can see where I'm at. I can see where I'm at. I can move on to the next thing, and I can always come back to them later once I've managed to get my skills up. I figure this particular series should help with that, since the whole point is making sure I can play better. Even going to a specific genre, practicing technique and such, and learning guitar theory should help out a lot. So the next 3 videos you're going to see for Stuck in My Head, Popular, and Songs I Heard in Anime series, I'm just going to finish those off, and we'll get into the next ones after that. So enjoy this, and then enjoy that when it comes out. This is DJ, aka 5 Guitars Guy. See you.